Welcome to Dr. Jaya's virtual school. Lloyd Level 5 Science. Academic Week 18 Science Embedded Technology. Let us understand embedded technology and engineering. What does the technology have on us? The impact. Let us explain how different inventions and technologies impact people and other living organisms. It also addresses a problem like designing a tool or a process that addresses an identified problem caused by human activity. We need to evaluate a solution like determining criteria to evaluate the effectiveness of a solution to a specific problem. And evaluate the invention. Evaluate an invention that solves a problem and determine ways to improve the design. All these are under the embedded technology and engineering. We need to state the performance indicators and using tools. Selecting a tool, technology or invention that was used to solve a human problem and scientific advances, recognizing the connection between a scientific advance and the development of a new tool or technology. So all that come under scientific, technology and engineering, where it is embedded in it. So what is this embedded technology and engineering for us to know? We need to describe how tools, technology and inventions help to answer questions and solve problems. Recognize that new tools, technology and inventions are always being developed. Identify appropriate materials, tools and machines that can extend or enhance the ability to solve a specified problem. Or recognize the connection between scientific advances, new knowledge and the availability of new tools and technologies. Before we know all that, we should know the history of technology and engineering. The history of technology is the history of the invention of tools and techniques. These inventions have enabled people to create and accomplish many things, new things. Technological artifacts are products of a society's economy, a force for economic growth, and a large part of everyday life. Technological innovations affect and are affected by a society's cultural tradition. Why? The invention of tools and techniques is evidence of a society's ability to solve problems that were encountered in everyday life. What is a tool? A tool is a device or a piece of equipment that typically provides a mechanical advantage in accomplishing a task or enables the accomplishment of a task not otherwise possible. The most basic tools are simple machines. When particularly intended for domestic use, a tool is often called a utensil. Types of tools. Cutting tools such as the knife, scissors or an axe are wedge-shaped implements that produce a shearing force along a narrow face. Why do you think a knife is a necessary tool? For example, if you were stranded by yourself on a desert island, would you want a knife? Why? Discuss. Would you need a knife to make a shelter? Would you need a knife to help with your food? What other kinds of things would you be able to do with a knife? What would you do to improve or improvise without one? Could you cut pieces of trees or leaves? How could you catch a fish and cut it open to clean it? What if you caught an animal to eat like a rabbit? Could you use its fur or meat without a knife? Could you use a sharp rock or file the end of a stick down to a spear to substitute for a knife? Moving tools. Move large and small things. All these tools move items by some kind of force. For example, concentrating force tools like the hammer moves a nail or the maul moves a wedge. These operate by applying physical compression to a surface. In the case of screwdriver, the force is sideways and called torque. Writing implements deliver a fluid to a surface via compression to activate the ink cartridge. Grabbing and twisting nuts and bolts with pliers, a glove or a wrench. Inclined planes, wedges and pulleys help move large items. Now in this you can discuss without tools what concentrate force such as hammer or tiles, what course would be very difficult if not impossible. Have you ever built anything with wood? Did you use a hammer or screwdriver? Have you ever tried to remove a screw or a nail without a screwdriver or hammer? What do you think people did before hammers? What problems did they have? Discuss how building a house takes place. They may have used rocks. They probably bashed their fingers or broke the rocks. The hammer also takes advantage of a lever, so they would have had to use more force. Yet another type of school is guiding and measuring tools, which include the ruler, set square and straight edge. When do you use these types of tools? How do they help? If you had only one piece of paper and pen and had to draw a perfect square, would you want a ruler? Why? Shaping tools such as molds, jigs, trowels, caulk and concrete help us by making consistent and reliable shapes that fit together well and are sturdy. When do you use these types of tools? How do they help? Would you want to put a swimming pool in your backyard without shaping tools? What kinds of problems would you have? There are fastening tools such as welders, rivet guns, nail guns, glue gun, and glue help us by fastening things together. When do you use tools like these? How do they help you? Imagine driving a car that was put together without any fascinating tools. Would you want to? Why or why not? What about you? What problem or situation do you encounter in your life for which you would like a tool? Work, do laundry, transportation, be me up, sickness, an apple a day, play, what responsibilities, what do you dream about? So all these, can we think of our life without tools? So what you can do is now, write how you can make a tool. Here you are writing an essay, long composition. So now you can write a second paragraph which describes the tool you have created. A third paragraph, how does this tool fix your problem? So the first paragraph you will write what you are doing, the second describing the tool, and the third paragraph, how does this tool fix your problem. But your introductory paragraph will be what problem do you encounter for which you had created a tool to fix. Then you have a fourth paragraph, how does this tool change life as you know it? For example, would it be something lots of people would want or just you? And the last one, conclusion paragraph, restate your problem and solution. End with an expression of your feelings of how it would be if you could really do this. So write what problem encountered and how you have created a tool to fix it.